A couple of years ago, I was this close to converting to become a Muslim. I was this close, and let me tell you why. I was so sick of Christianity. I was so sick of being around people who refused to hold themselves accountable. I was so sick of people who would sanctify their settling and then call it God's will. I was so sick of being around people who would do things that were so stupid to me, like this. We're going to sit here and we're going to pray for our Father to bless this food and make it nourishment for our bodies. Then we're going to proceed to eat the most unhealthy food known to man and then pray to the same God that we just told to bless the food. We're going to pray to him and ask him to heal us from the very diseases that we caused ourselves. It was so many things like that I was just like, bro, this is so dumb. I'm so sick of these people thinking that they so high up and they on their high horse, XYZ. I'm sick of this. And at the time, the Muslim faith was really, really, really appealing to me. Why? These people were extremely disciplined. What they ate naturally lined up with what it is that I ate. They were stronger from a community standpoint. They prayed 3 times a day. They were just nicer people because I've had Muslim friends all my life. I was literally this close, but let me tell you what happened. Friendship is so important. Let me tell you what happened. A friend of mine by the name of Taylor Allen, she posted on her story a short clip of this pastor, and what he was saying sounded nice. I said, man, let me go check him out. I go and I listen to one of his sermons, and what he says instantly appeals to me. He says, welcome to our church where we do things the third way. You can do things 3 ways. You can do things the way of culture, which is the way of the world, the way of the church, church's way, which is the way of Christianity and church and just how that runs. And then the way of the rabbi, third way, which is the king's way. You can do things the king's way. He starts teaching, he starts preaching, and I am absolutely blown away. The stuff that he's pulling out of the Bible and how he's applying it to my real life just absolutely transformed everything. And for men that look like me, one of the reasons as to why we aren't in the church is because it's not a strong enough relevancy factor. Because there's so many women in the church, quite naturally, messages are already catered to serve women more than they are men. That's one of the issues. But this man started telling me stuff that just absolutely blew me away. And it caused me to live a better life throughout the week. I'm not about to sit here and be slain in the spirit on Sunday and in the bed depressed on Monday. That's not effective. That's not efficient. And over here at this church, I have not experienced that at all. I am the man that I am specifically because of my pastor, but that would not have even happened had it not been for Tay Al, for real. So to Taylor Allen, I appreciate you. For those of you who do not know the gentleman that I'm talking about my pastor, Dr. Darius Daniels of Change Church, multiple locations in Jersey, multiple locations in Georgia, and we have a strong online presence known as Change Global. I highly recommend for my gentlemen specifically. We are solution-based. We are thinkers. You need to be listening in. Change Church, Dr. Darius Daniels on YouTube. Go check him out. I love you, and I'll catch you at the bank. Let's go. Yay!